John Sanke here for ICGales.com with Iona College men's basketball assistant coach Brock Erickson here in sunny California in Sacramento at the Golden One Center. Coach, first off, how's it feel to finally be here in California?
It's fantastic. Obviously, the weather's a lot better than it is in New York right now, so we're enjoying it.
Now, this is your third big West Coast trip this year. What's the biggest lesson you guys took from the first two that you're applying to this one?
Just making sure, one, that we're hydrated because of the long flight, and two, just getting adjusted to the time. We're trying to stay kind of on New York time instead of working with the time out here. So we're trying to that's one of the biggest things I think that we're trying to do is making sure that our guys are staying on the same East Coast time.
All right, now let's get to the game. A lot of focus has been put on Jordan Washington. You guys a little bit more of an inside-out offense this year. What's the key to make sure Jordan Washington has a big game?
Well, part of that is also us making shots. Our guards need to make shots so that he doesn't get double teamed. I think that's one of the big things, and two is to make sure he stays out of foul trouble and you know and then getting out in transition and make sure that we can get him the ball in transition, because when we get out in transition and he runs the court, he's fantastic.
Washington is the emotional leader of this team, and you got to keep your emotions in check in a big game like this. What's the key to making sure that happens?
I think now he's got experience. You know, he played great last year in the NCAA tournament, had an unbelievable MVP performance in the MAC tournament. So I think it's on his shoulders, and I think he's prepared, and he's been preparing himself for the last 2 years to have this moment, and he's ready.
All right, now defensively, obviously you guys are going to focus in on Dylan Brooks, Pac-12 player of the year, phenomenal scorer. How do you slow him down?
We try to just limit his easy shots, limit his shots without any defense there. You know, we try to get a hand and contest every shot. We know he's going to score. He's a great player. We just want to limit his easy looks and his open looks.
Now, unfortunately, the Ducks are without Chris Boucher, their starting big man. What's the difference you saw in the one game they played without him on the court?
They're really good with him or without him. But certainly he's a big presence defensively. But the other part, too, is he's able to stretch the court because he makes a lot of threes. So I think that's the biggest thing is they don't have their other big guys don't really shoot the ball from three as well as he does.
Well, speaking of the three, you guys have only lost one game this year when you've made 10 or more threes, but Oregon ranks 23rd in the nation in defending the three-point line. What's that battle going to be like on the perimeter?
Hopefully we make shots and win. I mean, I think it's that's going to be a big part of it, but I think our guys have prepared, and on every big stage they've performed and made shots, so I think we're ready to do that.
What's the message that Coach Kloos and you, the coaching staff, are implementing to the Maroon and Gold for the big game tomorrow morning?
I think the biggest thing is play hard and just do what you do. Don't do anything you can't do. We've stayed together the whole year, and guys have done really what their strengths are, and that's what we're going to try to do and come out with the win.